Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology. Children, let's start with our Navodaya coaching class. And in this week you have your exam, right? I hope you all are practicing really well. And I'm sure if you are practicing well, you will achieve good scores. Yeah? All right. So with that, let's get started. Let me tell you, we are live on YouTube. Kindly make sure you have subscribed to the YouTube channel so that you can get regular updates. Also, share this video with your friends so that they can also take full benefit. And children, one thing I want to tell you, if you have any doubts, any confusion in between, let me know in the live chat because I can help you over there. Okay? Um, you can drop a message in the live chat. Also, you can give your you can tell me what is the problem that you are facing. You can also give me the answers. So make sure you are doing all those things. And if still your doubts, if still you want to revise or do anything else, you can just watch the replay of the session. Okay. So let's see. Today we are going to revise perimeter and area. You know, you have already done that, but as the exam is approaching, we are going to revise it. So here it's the region, the green region here is called as area. The inside part of anything is called as area, right? Area is something like the region enclosed by a figure. That's what we call as area. Then we have the perimeter, the edge of the figure, the boundary is called the perimeter. That you can see in red in color, that is the boundary. This is called as perimeter. So the total length of these edges or the borders is called perimeter. All these lengths, like here, the boundaries, that is called perimeter. And the perimeter of the figure is sum of all the sides. You just need to add all the sides one by one. You will get the perimeter of that figure. Now, if I ask you to find the perimeter of this figure, it's very simple. You just have to add all the sides, like 15 meters plus 10 meters plus 25 meters plus 5 meters. You have to add all the boundaries. That is 55 meters is the perimeter of this figure. Okay, now if I ask you to find the perimeter of this figure, what will it be? So always remember, whenever it's perimeter, perimeter is sum of all the sides, the boundaries. Okay, once you are done with the sum of boundaries, that is what you call as perimeter. So here, if I talk about the perimeter of this, it's like sum of all sides, 20 meters plus 25 meters plus 3 meters plus 5 meters. Here, it is 53 meters. 53 meters. Okay, it's 53 meters. Next one, find the perimeter of this triangle. Perimeter, once again, I'm telling you, it's the sum of all sides. You just have to add all the sides. Just add all the sides. So here, 5 meters plus 8 meters plus 11 meters, which is equal to what? 24 meters. 24 meters. Okay. Now, what is the perimeter of this figure? The perimeter of this. Perimeter again is the sum of all sides. So you just have to add all of the sides. If I'll add all of the sides, it will be 7 meters plus 6 meters plus 10 meters plus 10 meters plus 15 meters, 48 meters. I hope you got the same answer. I am waiting for your responses in the chat box, dear children. Make sure you are answering there. Okay, moving on. Find the perimeter of this square. You know that in a square, all the sides are equal. Like all the sides of a square are equal. So if you need to find the perimeter of the square and only one side is given, doesn't matter. You can simply, you can simply just consider, because all the sides of square are equal. So one side, if one side is given, that means all the sides are 25 centimeters. So what will be the perimeter of this square? So here 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25, that is equal to 100 centimeters. 100 centimeters. Okay. Also, there is another way, because there are four sides of a square. In a square, we have four sides and one side is 25 centimeters. So it is 4 times 25, which is equal to 100 centimeters. 4 times 25 is 100 centimeters. Okay. So 4 times 25 is 100 centimeters. Again, all the sides are equal. You can do it by either way. Just add all the sides or 4 times one side. I hope it's done. Okay, so here we have 4 times 30, or 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30, which is equal to 120 centimeters. So that's how you can find the perimeter of a square. We'll do one more. Okay, now we'll do the answer. We'll find the answer. 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60, which is equal to 240 centimeters. Similarly, if you do 4 times 60, that is also 240 centimeters. Okay. Let's go to the next one now. Side, here it says, if you have to find the perimeter of the square, it is side plus side plus side plus side. Or you can also write it as 4 times the side. Okay, 4 times the side. That's the perimeter of the square. Right? Moving on to the next one, you just need to remember this, okay? Moving on to the next one, we have, this is the side of a square, and here you have to find the perimeter. So what you will do, just simply multiply by 4, because there are 4 sides in a square, right? And all the sides are equal. So you can simply do 4 times 12. All right. Next one, here it's 48 centimeters. 20 centimeters is the side of the square. 20 centimeters is the side of the square. 4 times 20 you have to do. So here it's 4 times 20, which is equal to 80 centimeters. 15 centimeters. So 4 times 15, which is 60 centimeters. So basically it's just, you have to do it 4 times. Okay. All right. Now, let's do the next one here. Let's see what it is. So 4 times 6, 24. Now, side of square is 20 centimeter. What will be the perimeter of the square? We have done this. What will be the perimeter of the square? So here the perimeter is 4 times the side, which is 4 times 20, 80 centimeters. Next one, side of square is 15 centimeters. 15 centimeters is the side of the square. So what you will do to find the perimeter of the square? You will simply do times 4. Okay, simply we will do times 4. And here, if you will do 15 times 4 or 4 times 15, that is 60 centimeters. Next one, 6 centimeters. Find the perimeter, 6 centimeters. So 4 times 6, 24 centimeter is the perimeter of the square. Next one, side of the square is 100 centimeters. 100 centimeter is the side of the square. So what we will do here is 4 times 100, which is equal to 400 centimeters is the side of the square. Now, the next scenario is wherein the perimeter is given. Perimeter 100 centimeter is given. You have to find the side. So what we will do? You know that 4 times side is the perimeter of the square, right? So 4 times side we don't know. Here 4 times side is equal to 100 centimeters. Side is equal to 100 divided by 4. So what will be 100 divided by 4? So 100 divided by 4 is equal to 25 centimeters. 25 centimeters is the side of the square. Yeah. Let's do similar questions. 8 centimeter is the perimeter of the square. 8 centimeter is the perimeter of the square. So what will you do? 4 times. Okay. So here we will be doing, hold on. Yeah. So here we will be doing like 4 times the side. Sorry. 4 times the side is 88 centimeters. So side is 8 divided by 4, which is equal to 2 centimeters. Okay. 2 centimeters. Moving on. Here, next one is side of square is 80 centimeters. So 4 times side is 80. Side is 80 divided by 4, which is equal to 20 centimeters. Okay. So 20 centimeter is the side of the square. Now, we have to find the perimeter of the rectangle. You know that perimeter is the sum of all sides, right? So as perimeter is the sum of all sides, we are going to do the same way. But you know that in a perimeter, in a rectangle, the opposite sides are same. Not all, but the opposite sides are equal. So this is 8 and this is 12. That means 8, 8, 12, 12. So you will add all of them. You got 40. But other way of doing it is 2 times 12 plus 8. Now, what I'm trying to say, this is one pair that we are making. This one. And this is another pair. So 12 plus 8 here, which is equal to 20. So what I'll do, 2 times 20. One pair is giving me 20, right? So 2 times 20. Okay, so 2 times 20 is 40 meters. This is for 4, 11, 11. Can you tell me the perimeter of the rectangle here? What is the perimeter of the rectangle here? I'm so glad to see the answers in the live chat. Good. So here, 11 plus 11 plus 4 plus 4, which is equal to 30 meters. Also, 11 plus 4 is equal to 15 meters. This one pair is giving me 15 meters. So 2 times 15, two pairs are there, no? So 2 times 15 is 30 meters. 30 meters is the perimeter of this rectangle. Next one, find the perimeter of this rectangle. Perimeter of this rectangle. I hope it's done. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Here we have a perimeter of this rectangle. Here again, I'll do 20 plus 20 and 30 plus 30, which is equal to 100 meters. By other way, it's like 1 time 20 plus 30, which is 50. 2 times 20 plus 30, which is equal to 100 meters. By both the ways, you are going to get the same answer. Okay, by both the ways, you are going to get the same answer. Now, moving on to the next one. Here, find the perimeter of rectangle if we are finding it. So it's basically like we were doing that 2 times thing, no? So it's 2 times the length plus its breadth, or we also call it as width. So what are we doing here? It's length plus breadth plus breadth, or width plus width. So 2 times I'm adding the length plus 2 times I'm adding the breadth. Okay, so I'm taking 2 in common. 2 times the sum of length and breadth. Okay, that's how I derived this formula of 2 times length plus breadth. Find the perimeter of this rectangle. Length and breadth is given. Please do it by that formula. Do it by the formula. Okay, so here perimeter of this rectangle is 2 times the length plus breadth. 2 times 20 plus 15, 35. So 2 times 35 is 70 centimeters. So 70 centimeters. We'll move on to the next one. Length is 15, breadth is 10. 15. Length is 15, width is 10. Do it. So let's do it here. 2 times, wait a second. The length is 15, width is 10. 2 times 15 plus 10 is 25. So 2 times 25 is 50 centimeters. That that's the perimeter of this rectangle. Okay. Next. Now, what do we call the space that is inside the boundaries of the figure? That space is called as area. This yellow part, like basically which is inside of a square, that is called as area. Now 50 centimeter is the side and we have to find the area of this square. So area is given by 50 times 50, 2,500 square centimeters. Area is always calculated in square units. Okay, so side times side is the formula for finding the area of the square. Okay. Let's do the next one. So remember, area of square is side times side. What's the area of this? Do it. Area of this square. Find the area of this square. So here again, side times side, 10 times 10, which is equal to 100 centimeters square. Next one. Now, how to calculate the area of rectangle? The same way. We don't have side times side in rectangle. It's just length times its width. So length times its breadth is the area of rectangle, 12 times 8. So 12 times 8 is 98 centimeters square. So area is always calculated in centimeters, or sorry, square units. Area is always calculated in square units. Vaishnavi, you are doing great. So I can see a student who is answering, all the questions. Very nice. Good. That's Vaishnavi Madhavi. Okay, amazing. So 96 centimeters square is the answer for that. Okay, we will do the next one. We always calculate the area in square units. Find the area of this rectangle whose dimensions are 20 centimeters and 12 centimeters. So here 20 times 12. Length times its breadth, 20 times 12, 240 centimeters square is the answer. 240 centimeters square is the answer. Okay. Now, here, let's do this question. A square piece of 4 centimeter by 4 centimeters is cut from a rectangle of 50 centimeters by 20 centimeters. As you can see in the picture, find the area of the remaining figure. So how would you do this? Tell me. Okay, so it's not Vaishnavi, it's Shashi. The ID is with the account, YouTube account is with the name of Vaishnavi, but the name of the student is Shashi. Great, Shashi. You are doing great. So tell me how we can do it. So from the entire square or rectangle, actually rectangle is given to you, no? From that you have taken out a square. So from the entire rectangle, you just have to take the area of square. So from the entire area of rectangle, take out the area of square. So area of rectangle is length times its width or its breadth, which is 50 times 20, which is equal to 1000 centimeters square. And from that, take out the area of the rectangle, sorry, the square that you have taken out, that you are cutting. So area of square is side times its side. 4 times 4 is 16 centimeters square. 16 centimeters square. Now, 1000 minus 16 centimeters square is 984 centimeters square. 984 centimeters square. So that's the remaining area. Okay, that's the remaining area. I hope that's clear. Now, this time, 4 squares are taken out. 4 squares are taken out from the rectangle of measurement 50 times 20, like 50 centimeter by 20 centimeter. As you can see in the picture, find the perimeter of the remaining figure. So these are the 4 squares on the corner. Try to do it. So what you can do is from the entire rectangle, just take out the area of 4 squares. So if you'll find the area, if you will find the area of 1 square, you will be able to see the area of 4 squares. And then it will be easy. So how to do it? First, you have to find the area of, 1 second. Yeah. First, you have to find the area of the rectangle. If I find the area of the rectangle, 1 second. So the area of rectangle is 50 times 20, which is 1000 centimeters square. Area of 1 square is 4 times 4, which is 16 centimeters square. I need to find the area of 4 squares. Okay. 64 centimeters square is the area of 4 squares. Okay. So what will I do to find the area of the remaining figure? I will do is total minus the area of 4 squares. So total rectangle was 1000 minus 4 squares, 64. Okay, so that's how you have to do it. (936 centimeters square). Let's do one more question. That's going to be the last question. Hold on. I'll share that. So we are here. Uh, So here there is a park in the shape of square of side 100 meters, and there is a path of 5 meters wide around the square. If you can see around it, there is a path, and the width of that path is 5 meters. Find the area of this path. Like you just have to find the area of this path, just this much. So how we will do it? So as this is 100, if you extend 5 from here and 5 from here, so 100 plus 5 is 110. Similarly here, 110. So all the sides are 110. So if I say the area of outer square, the big one, that is equal to side times side, which is 110 times 110. Okay, which is equal to 12,100 centimeters square. And area of inner square, which is still 100, is side times size, which is 10,000. So 12,100 minus 1, like 10,000 is equal to 2,100. That's the area of this path. This path. Okay, right? So yes, dear children, with this, we are done with our today's session. I hope you understood all the things that we have done today. Just one thing, as very few days are left for your Navodaya exam, right? So I would request everyone to please watch the replays of the session. Also join the live session so that I can clear your doubts side by side if you have any. Okay, so make sure you're watching the replays. If you still get any doubts, you can comment under the video so that your doubts will be cleared. All right. I'll see you in the next class. By the time, take care, have fun, and keep practicing. Have a lovely day ahead. Bye bye.